If you're feeling a little stiff and sore, then today's class is for you. It's a 10-minute mobility class. You don't need any props. We're going to mobilise and stretch out your whole body. So grab your mat and let's get started. Let's begin kneeling on all fours for a lovely cat stretch. Begin by rounding your back up towards the sky, letting your head relax down, and then arching your back the other way. You could think of it as a forward bend of your spine and then a back bend of your spine. This is a lovely way to wake up your spine and get things moving. And let's do 2 more like this. And on the next one, as you round your back, slowly lower your hips back towards your heels. And as you arch your back, bring your weight forward and lift your chest up. Rounding your back, hips to your heels, and then coming forward, lifting your chest through your arms up to the sky. And we'll do 3 more here like this, just enjoying the feeling of the movement. And now let's bring your feet together, keeping your knees open, and lower your hips back and your head down to the mat for a stretch. Let's walk your arms to the right and take a few nice big deep breaths into the left side of your body, stretching out that left side. And then we'll walk your hands to the left, breathing into the right side of your body, stretching out the right side. And then let's roll up to sitting and come up to kneeling for a hip stretch. So bring your left foot forward and keep your body nice and upright as you lunge forward, finding a stretch in the front of your right hip. Then we're going to bring the hips back and hands to the mat, nose towards your knee for a hamstring stretch. Let's alternate these 2 movements, hip stretch and then hamstring stretch. Good. Pressing the hips forward and then lengthening the back of your leg, nose towards your knee. Let's do this 2 more. And on the next one, we're going to go forward and raise your right arm up, side bend a little to the left to increase the stretch. We'll just hold that for a couple of breaths. Good work. Let's switch legs. Kneeling on your left knee, right leg forward, keeping your body nice and upright as you press your hips forward for a stretch in the left hip. Hips back, bending forward, nose to knee, hamstring stretch. And just gently alternating these 2 movements, hip stretch followed by hamstring stretch. Good, let's do 2 more of each. Lovely, and then we're going to come forward and raise your left arm up, side bend a little to your right, And just maximize that stretch there. And now we'll come to lying down onto your back to do a bridge with arms. This is one of my favorite spinal mobility exercises because it gets into the upper back. So we're going to peel up into a bridge, float both arms over your head and leave them on the floor. Roll your spine down bone by bone and then return the arms. Try to think of rolling through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Arms come up. Now as you come down, create a little bit of length out through the crown of your head and out through your tailbone, like you're opening up and stretching in between the vertebra. Peeling up, arms overhead, lengthening as you come down. Just a lovely gentle way to mobilize through the upper back and shoulders. Let's do 2 more here like this. And last one. Well done. Coming up to kneeling again. And I just want you to kneel on your right knee with your left leg extended out to the left. Try to make sure your left foot is parallel with your leg, with your other leg. Keeping your spine really straight, neutral spine. We're just rocking your hips forward and back. So you may feel a stretch through that left inside thigh there. And that's a good one for the right hip as well. Now we're going to rotate the toes of your left foot up and continue with the rocking motion. And now you may notice the stretch goes more into the back of that left leg. Good, and let's place the toes down and now reach your left arm up towards the sky and then all the way down, ear to the mat for the thread the needle. Reaching up again and then all the way down. This is a lovely one because it stretches out your hips and your inside thighs and mobilizes your back at the same time and stretches out your shoulders. Good work. Let's do one more. And now we're just going to come on up to kneeling. Stay kneeling on that right knee. This time we're going to reach your right arm up and just side bend to your left. Getting a nice stretch through the right side of your body. You can kind of leverage with your left arm. Alright, let's do those to the other side. Kneeling on the left leg, right leg to the right. And just rocking your hips forward and back, keeping your spine straight. Be mindful not to allow your low back to round at all as you do this. Just getting a gentle stretch through the inside of that right leg. Good, and then rotating your toes up now, continuing with that same rocking motion, and now you may feel the stretch move around into the hamstring. Nice. We're going to place the toes down and reach your right arm up to the sky and all the way down, ear to the mat. Let's do 5 here. Pushing the floor away, lengthening up, and then reaching down. Lovely full body mobility exercise, this one. Very good for you. And one more. Good, and then we're just going to kneel up, reach that left arm up, side bend to your right, and just hold for a nice stretch. Good, and there you have it. That was our 10-minute Pilates for mobility class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.